I'm Sofia Bernardi, mindset and business coach supporting ambitious new and rising coaches plus service-based businesses to master their mindset, create an aligned and profitable strategy, and grow a six-figure business using the Rising Coach method. I built a multi-six-figure business by the age of 24, and in this podcast, I will teach you the psychology, strategy, and energetics to do the same. Let's dive in. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rising Coaches with Sofia Bernardi. I hope you have all had a magical start to the week and that you are feeling happy and content in your life. That being said, I know that you are listening to this episode because you also want to create more in your life, and that is exactly my intention for today, is to teach you exactly how to do this. And I thought a really cool way of helping you to do that would be to actually share with you what I have noticed that the people that are making money consistently in their business, like what they are actually doing, so that you can then reflect on what you're doing and see where the gap is there and if you need to make any little tweaks, because I really want to see you rise as a coach. And obviously the best way and the fastest way to do that is to be in long-term high-level mentorship for sure, to be supported every single step of the way. You know, that's how I've really been able to grow so quickly, is because I've never been alone in my business. You know, anytime I am stuck, it happens, I can go straight to my mentor and actually work through it and move forwards. And that's how I'm able to, go through challenges quickly and also get to, the quote unquote success very quickly as well, because I'm being supported every single step of the way by someone who, is ahead of me in business. And that's really what has allowed me to scale. And because I am in so many different masterminds and programs and have a lot of connections and relationships with people and my clients, obviously, who are making a lot of money, I'm able to, connect the dots on what they all have in common so that you can, adapt some of that yourself. So if you feel like you're running on this hamster wheel in your coaching business, feeling like you're not moving anywhere, these three things that I'm about to share with you is how you're going to be able to move, forwards courageously and confidently and consistently to get to those, higher figure months. So the first thing I really want to start by talking about is meeting ideal clients. To be successful, it's really crucial to connect with the right people who are a good fit, for your business and your offers, and they're ready to take action. So part of everyone's niche should be people that are committed action takers. That's really important. You do not want to work with just anyone, and you do not want to work with anyone that's not willing to do the work, right? It's gonna lose a lot of energy like on your end, and it's so easy to fall in that trap of feeling like you're the one that doesn't have a good enough offer or whatever else, when really, if we are just so blasé about who we allow into our businesses, that's really what creates that. So by building relationships with your ideal clients, you can really better understand their needs and their goals and tailor your services to meet their unique requirements, right? So people that are making money in their business, it's because they're consistently meeting people. They're consistently putting themselves out there to meet ideal clients. So they know where their ideal clients hang out. They know what messaging, really gets across to those ideal clients, and they're building relationships. If you do not like people, if you do not like relationship building, and you do not like connecting with people, then the coaching industry is honestly not for you, because it requires relationship building, because you are providing a service, not a product. That being said, every single business on the planet, is a people's business. You are providing something for people, right? And so you need to care about people and impact and community and culture and communication and all of those sorts of things. So make sure that you are consistently meeting people. This might be a little bit scary in the beginning, but you should also want to lean into that fear because you want to grow your business. So make sure that you are consistently meeting ideal clients and taking up any opportunity you can to tell people about what you do and meet those people. So I love going to networking events and joining groups and, going to certain events and meeting people, because it's always just an opportunity to like connect with potential ideal clients. You never know when someone's going to turn into a client, right? This is why I love being guests on other people's podcasts. This is why, I love putting myself in different environments and opportunities, because you never know what will come out of it. I've been featured on a random podcast episode before, and the day of the release of that podcast, I then had someone reach out to me saying they wanted to work with me and paid $7,000 in full on that day, right? Couldn't have seen that coming, but because I lean into relationship building, I'm able to grow my business. So all people that are making a lot of money in their business are meeting ideal clients consistently. Now, number 2 is they are showing their ideal clients that they can help them. So it's one thing to actually meet ideal clients, and it's another to actually share your offer and actually add value to them. This is where a lot of people get really scared, because they're so afraid of being salesy or sleazy or being too much or being too pushy or whatever. Whereas when you clear the mind drama, the money drama, the sales drama that's all consumed in your head, and instead you see what you do as not this transactional thing that's all about you, but rather a service that's actually going to change someone's life and it's for them, and you're completely non-attached, that's when you're going to be able to talk loudly, proudly, confidently, courageously, and consistently about what it is you do, right? You can have the best program in the world, and if you never tell people about it, no one's ever going to buy it. Like, I hear people say all the time that like business is hard, or they're not making money, or whatever else, when really it's just because they're just not telling people about their offers. They can usually count on their hand in the last few weeks when they've even mentioned their offer, if at all. And that is why they're not making money, right? So once you've connected with your ideal clients, it's really important to demonstrate, your expertise and your ability to solve their problems. And you want to do that really confidently, right? Which is why we only want to choose a niche that we actually have experience and expertise in, right? So you want to share case studies, testimonials, success stories, your own results, highlight the impact you've had on others. This will really build that trust and that credibility with your potential clients. You can't just go to network events or put yourself in groups of people but never add any value from sharing your expertise. You want to share real value. Sometimes my clients ask me like, how much of the how should you share like in your content? And the truth is that yes, you want to focus most of your energy on the what and the why, because it's really important for people to have a true understanding on why what you're talking about is important and what it is you're talking about. And you want to share a little bit of the how. It really depends on the circumstance. Like if it's a paid event, a free event, a podcast episode, written content. But in all honesty, like I'm not that afraid of sharing the how. I share the how all of the time here on my podcast. If you binge watch and are consistent with listening to these episodes, I'm not afraid of sharing the how, because the truth is that that's going to make me stand out from every other coach out there that's never sharing the how. And like you read their content and you're like, what did I even get out of that? Whereas when you get something out of it, you're more likely to remember me above anyone else and follow me more religiously than anyone else. And so I'm not against sharing the how at all. You just want to be mindful of it, not because of this fear of giving away too much. That's never the reason. We want to be really abundant and non-attached. But there's 2 things that come up for me when it comes to sharing the how, where you want to be mindful in some circumstances. Some parts of the how of your process, you really don't want to share, just out of respect for your clients who are actually paying, significant money to work with you. If you were then to just share absolutely everything for free, there isn't really an incentive for people to work with you. And so it's just like disrespectful for those that are paying for it. So you want to be mindful in that sense. And then the second reason why you might want to be mindful on how much of the how you share is because when you share the how, but you couldn't possibly go into all the depth that you actually want to, let's say in a written post or a podcast episode, as you would in an entire hour-long session or module in your program or course, right? Then
sometimes people can walk away thinking like, oh, that's the how, that's not that special, that's not in that in depth, I've heard that, this, that, and then they don't join your program because they think that that's the how, and it's not like as mind-blowing and breakthrough worthy that they thought it would be, when really it's not that it's not, it's just that you weren't able to articulate in the amount of depth that you wanted to, in your content. And so I'm all about sharing the how, but it's just how much of the how. So like, for example, let's say I've got a 6-step process. I wouldn't share all 6 steps, like the in-depth of the how, but I might share 1 or I might share 2. And so you want to be abundant in what you're giving, but making sure that you're still incentivizing people to work with you. And so my point in all of this is people that are making money in their business are showing ideal clients that they can help them, and they are not afraid of adding that value and showing that and talking about that loudly and proudly, but they're just strategic with it at the same time. So I share a lot of the how, and if you ever pay for a short event or program of mine, or even any challenge or event, like I absolutely am sharing the how. Because people are paying for it, and just because I love to over deliver. But I'm never able to truly share everything if it's a 1-hour workshop or challenge, like whatever it is. Like I just couldn't possibly share absolutely everything in that. And that's why it's so important to be in that long-term consistent mentorship. Okay, so make sure that you are showing ideal clients that you actually can help them. Do not be afraid of being salesy and sleazy, and instead just work on your mindset and completely flip it to it's actually not fucking about you. It's about helping other people, right?
Are you ready to create aligned, scalable results in your coaching or service-based business? If so, I'd love to work with you. I support my clients through my signature programs, Rise to Coach, which is for new coaches or service providers wanting to sign their first clients, and Rise to 6 to scale to consistent 10K months. DM me at Sofia Rose Bernardi on Instagram to learn more and see if one of my programs is the right fit for you.
And then the third thing that I have noticed that coaches that are making money are doing is that they are making offers to their ideal clients a lot. So once you've established, a relationship and demonstrated your value, it's time to actually give your ideal clients an opportunity to take action and invest in your services. So clearly communicate your offer consistently, the benefits they'll receive and the results that they can expect. And most people, when it comes to considering working with you or buying anything for that matter, literally the only question they are asking in their head is, can you help me? That's all they want to know. And so you want to make sure that you're not spending time, like all this time talking about all the features and inclusions and just like being so in love with your program that you're just going on and on and on about it, but actually just talking about what matters most. That's going to help them answer this question, whether you can help them or not. If they believe that you can help them, they will buy from you. They will find a way to buy from you. Okay. So we want to be really clear and strategic in this process. And like, this is your chance to turn your ideal clients into paying customers. And you will never make money in your business if you are not making offers. So selling is a really crucial step in business if you want to skip over, this whole hobby phase and not making money in your business. You have to fall in love with selling. I absolutely love selling, and it was like my absolute fucking worst, thing when I first started my business, because I had so much drama about it, like of what it would mean about me and that I'm self-centered or egotistical, or I only care about me, or people are going to think I only care about money, when that's just so far from the truth. And the truth is that when you grow in your business, you have to get comfortable with the fact that people will perceive you in certain ways and think certain things of you. But as long as you know who you truly are, your pure intentions, then you can trust that your ideal clients will be able to see that in you as well. So as I've grown more and more and been more exposed to more people, I've had to let go of, everyone needing to like me and approve of me. I just know that that's not possible, but I just have to focus on my ideal clients and know that they will see what I am talking about and who I am and what I'm offering as genuine and contribution orientated and abundant, right? I cannot sit here and focus on what my fucking uncle or auntie or friend or whatever is thinking about what I do and who I am. I need to focus on, my true intentions and like just focusing on my target audience, because my target audience want to be sold to because they want help. They want to grow their business. They're not wanting to invest in themselves. That's not my ideal client. And so therefore I'm not talking to that person. Does that make sense? I love how I'm asking that question. I'm talking to myself. But that in a nutshell is what people that are making money are actually doing. They are meeting ideal clients consistently. They are showing ideal clients that they can help them consistently, and they are making offers to their ideal clients consistently. I am personally doing these 3 things every fucking day in my business. Like, so for example, right now, as I'm showing my ideal clients that I can help them, let me know like if this actually added value to you today, right? Because this is part of my 3-step process, right? And I can now technically make an offer in this podcast episode as well that would, that goes off the back end of, having just helped you, right? Because now I've helped and you're like, shit, I want more. How can I learn more from you? How can I work with you? And then if I present an offer, how fucking convenient, right? And that's why I've had to follow these 3 steps to even get you here, right? Meeting new ideal clients. Like, you found me somehow. Did you search my, certain words on, on your favorite podcast platform and my podcast came up, then that's great that I was able to clearly communicate what it is I do in the titles of my podcast episodes that made you click. Did you find me on Instagram because I'm adding value on the topic that you're wanting? Did you find me in my Facebook group? Did you find me on Facebook? Did you find me from word of mouth, right? However you found me, we have connected somehow because I have been able to articulate something that has resonated with you. Right? Then I've gone and nurtured you here in this podcast episode, showing you that I can help you. I'm adding my expertise. I'm adding my authority. I'm adding real, genuine value. I'm contributing, right? And then I'm making an offer to you to help you to piece this puzzle together and get even bigger and better results, right? So with that being said, let me make an offer to you. If you're really wanting to, have the full breakdown on how do you actually meet people, like where do you meet people and how do you do that consistently, and then how do you show your ideal clients that you can actually help them, and how do you do that in a way where it is very strategic, you're able to do it like simply but also at a scalable level and a sustainable level, so not using strategies that are overwhelming, overcomplicated and burn you out, but rather add real value and you get a lot of joy out of, and it doesn't take away all of your precious time, right? This is really what we want to be focusing on when it comes to growing your business. There is a simple and scalable way to go about this. And then how do we make offers in a way that doesn't make us cringe and our audience cringe, and be able to convert people, so we're not just like talking to a wall all of the time, but actually people are taking action on the offers we're making. So if you want to learn all of that, that's what I teach in my programs. So if you are below below $10,000 per month, like you're just starting out, like you're at 0 and you want to start to sign some clients on repeat and you haven't even mastered the foundations, my self-paced course, Rise to Coach, with a money back guarantee, that's how sure I am of it, is going to be for you. You just need to be a coach or a service provider, or you want to be. I'm going to teach you how to coach your clients, create your offer, master your mindset, get clear on your niche, leverage your community, create a strategy that you can use on repeat, and really sign lots of clients, right? That's a perfect place. I can support you so much in there. It's so much more than a self-paced course. I've got a Facebook community, monthly Q&A trainings, quarterly 5-hour workshops, and so forth. So that's for you. You can enroll right now. There's generous payment plans, and you can just get immediate lifetime access to that right now. Then if you are doing roughly, $1,000 to $2,000 per month right now in your business, but you're wanting to really get that momentum up and running, and you want to work with me closely and you want to grow fast and go far, my mastermind Rise to 6, where we rise to 6 figures, is for you. Here, I'm going to teach you my strategy on running challenges and events, a very scalable, sustainable, simple, and fucking fun process that's going to allow you to actually create a community, create impact, and convert multiple people at once into ideal clients. So if you want to apply for the mastermind, as I don't accept everyone, you have to be a female coach, you have to be kind, and you have to be committed, and you have to be having, made some money in your business It doesn't matter how long you've been in business for. It doesn't matter how you're feeling right now. You just have to be ready and willing to take action, and you have to want 10K months, and you have to have, set some of the foundations up. I still go through and address those foundations with you. You get everything that's in Rise to Coach plus 6 more modules, and then a whole diverse range of features such as copy review, multiple Q&A sessions, every week, and trainings and guest speakers and tech support from my business manager, and I could go fucking on with all of the inclusions. You get all of that and so much more in Rise to 6, and that's why people grow really fast in there, because of the level of in-depth support and the small intimate community. So if you want to apply and see if Rise to 6 is for you, and in your price range and everything like that, you can book a free clarity call with me, or check out the sales page on my website, sofiarosebernardi.com. And yeah, they're the 2 ways you can work with me right now. If you have any questions, you're unsure about anything, just message me on Instagram or Facebook. I would love to chat with you and see if and how I can best support you and what program would be best for you. So if you have any questions at all, just message me or book a call with me, and let's connect. I would love to support you to growing your business, signing clients and repeat, and hitting those consistent 10K months and beyond, because my mission, my soul mission with everything that I do is to help humanity rise. And my personal way of contributing to that mission is helping coaches to do really fucking well in their business, because the more of us that are scaling and impacting more people, the better the planet as a whole will be, because of that compound effect, right? I'm going to help you, you're going to help that person, and that person can help someone, and so forth. And it just has this incredible ripple effect, and I want to be a part of that journey. And if I can just help you to do that to some degree, I will be one happy person. So book a call, let's connect, and I will speak to you very, very soon, I hope. Have the best day, week, night, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I love you all, and I'll chat to you next week. Bye.
Are you ready to create aligned, scalable results in your coaching or service-based business? If so, I'd love to work with you. I support my clients through my signature programs, Rise to Coach, which is for new coaches or service providers wanting to sign their first clients, and Rise to 6 to scale to consistent 10K months. DM me at Sofia Rose Bernardi on Instagram to learn more and see if one of my programs is the right fit for you.